What's going on, y'all? This Low.
And this is Key, and we're Low Key. So today we're going to talk about trust issues.
Yep.
And how you know you have trust issues.
I don't trust you.
So the first one is you trust too quickly. All right. The second one is you trust in people you have no business trusting in. And the third one is you don't trust nobody at all. Because you already know what they're gonna do, so you play out the sequence of events before it even happens. So without evidence, because if you have evidence of not to trust somebody, don't trust them. But the first one is you trust too quickly, and a lot of people that don't know exactly how trust works, they trust people too quickly. They end up giving somebody trust without even them earning it, because trust is earned.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you just set yourself up to be hurt, set yourself up for failure, set yourself up of trusting people that's going to hurt you intentionally. And then that becomes an issue. And then we trust people that we have no business trusting. Those that we know, just check their track record. Check it. See how they act, their character, if they've done you wrong before, why would you put your trust in them? Directly in them, they have to earn that. You check their track, how they act, their character, what they do. You need to check that. And then, of course, you never want to, how do I want to put this? You never want to assume something is going to happen before it happens, because what you put your energy into, what you put your energy on, it's going to happen. It's going to explode. It's going to happen. Negative or positive, it's going to happen. So you always want to go into things with a clear mind, but you don't want to be so naive to think that you can trust people, because you cannot. Learned it the hard way. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody doesn't deserve the trust. The trust has to be earned.
Facts.
And when somebody show you who they really are the first time, and you choose to deal with them a second time, like, you can't blame anybody but yourself.
Yep.
So those are some pointers that you can if you have trust issues. What you think, baby?
They keep evoking the same emotional response, and that response is normally what your answer is. And the hurt comes from when we continue to look over that. Trusting too quickly, you got a lot of cats get a job, been on unemployment for a minute, get a job. I die for this joint, Craig. I was looking at the one joint, the dude had jumped over the counter and tackled the dude in the store because he was stealing, and then they fired the employee for tackling him.
Oh my goodness.
And the dude still got away. So not only did the dude get away, they fired the employee for trying to stop him.
Why? Why was you doing it? Okay.
Man, you trusting too quickly.
Because
they don't trust you.
Nope. They think you're stealing
They think you're stealing anyway, because you were back there dancing on camera last week. So they watching you. But yeah, trusting too quickly, yeah. Like my wife said, you want to come in with an open mind, but you have checkpoints.
Oh, yeah.
Or a checklist. You go down your checklist mentally.
That's a good
Not
one.
like a notepad in the car and you checking the list. But it's just you base it off of experience and your interaction with that person. A friend is somebody you willing to invest in, and they willing to invest in you.
That's right.
Whether it be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially.
Yeah.
Like if I come out with a book and I want my friends to support me, if these cats come talking about they gonna need it for free, they made my friends, man.
Most people do that anyway. I don't know why do they do. Why?
Yeah.
What?
They made my friend. They made your friends.
No.
For real.
No.
So they should be willing to make a financial investment in you.
That's right.
Don't go making investments of your time, energy, and spirituality to these bloodsuckers, man.
Because they are.
Straight up. What
They
you got?
are. They are. And the reason why they do that is because they know that you gonna trust them.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to be around people like that. You know, they're not honest. They're not consistent.
You ain't got no business trusting them.
No.
That's the second point. Tell them about it, man.
And then they wear that mask, you know, that mask where they one way this minute, the next way, another day they another way, or when they're around certain people, they change. When you see those things, those people cannot be trusted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're going to be the same way with me as you're around everyone else, you know? And if you're not, then that means that you aren't comfortable with yourself. You aren't comfortable with those people that you're around, and you're definitely not comfortable with me, which means that I can choose to stay or I can choose to move forward. And when you trying to grow in your life, you want those people around you. I said peoples.
Yeah,
you want those people around you that you can trust, that you can grow with.
Folk them too. Yeah.
You want that kind of, because that helps build your confidence too, because you know that somebody's going to reciprocate what you give out. What you put out, they give to you. What you put out, they give to you.
Yeah.
And when you trust in people that you have no business trusting in, you have a hard time trusting people, period. So why would you do that? You know?
Yeah.
You set yourself up.
You up there listening to them, and then when you come with a problem like, hey, well, so anyway, they ain't got no kind of good advice.
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
Or they flat out ain't trying to hear what you saying.
Yep.
For real.
Yep. And it's sad that we have genuine people in the world that really, you know, do care for people. And you have friends or so-called friends that you can always go to them, no, they can always come to you, but you can't always go to them. And when you do talk to them, it's something about what they going through. It's something about what they're dealing with. Never ask you how you doing. Never ask you how your day was or what you got going on with your life, because it's about them.
That's it.
And it's not that's not a friend. A friend is what my husband said. You can invest in them and they can invest in you. That's not an investment back.
Yeah.
You know?
Like what we talking about?
Nothing.
If we ain't like, what's the last point, Baker? They pissing me off. No. What's the last point, Baker?
You trusting people, and then you're quick to trust, or you're quick not to trust, period. So you don't trust nobody basically before you even have a chance, or without evidence. So you don't trust nobody without evidence, which means that you could possibly damage a genuine relationship, a genuine friendship, a genuine business partner, because you go in already not trusting them, and you already play a sequence of events out because basically it's something that happened previously with somebody else, and then you portray that onto that relationship or that business partner, and then you turn and you sabotage it because you didn't go in it with the open mind. You went in it with, oh, they're gonna do this and do that.
You bought the last checklist to the new relationship.
Yeah, and you have to cleanse that out, clear all of that out. Everything that happened previously, it's irrelevant. What happens now, what's going on now in the present and in the future, that's what matters. Previously, clear it out. You know, and if a person keeps showing you the same thing over and over and over again, they don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your understanding of anything. They don't care about you understanding them. They don't care about, it's an agreement. You don't agree on anything. You don't come with, you know, what it is, the realness. And then everybody, oh, I'm real. I'm real. Everybody. What is that? What is that?
Yeah, you're a real dummy.
What is that?
I don't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring the last checklist to the new relationship.
That's right.
Friends or family, real relationships, you know?
Especially marriage, you guys.
Yeah, don't bring the last like checklists. I mean, experience is one thing, but if you come in, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody. I don't trust da-da-da. Like, how can you ever build anything, that thing that you're trying to create? Like, you know, you just have to see who's willing to invest in you for once. You know? And that's like, that's the only way to know. Who is willing to invest in you? Because if you willing to give everybody everything, that's like how you keep printing money, like it becomes less and less valuable. Like you keep giving free energy, and then that's how what people think about you.
No value, they devalue, they discount you.
You know, so you give your energy like in a reciprocal fashion. Like, what am I getting? It ain't selfish. We have a finite energy coming from an infinite source in a finite vessel.
Amazing.
We only able to process so much because of the vessel that we in. So you gotta be wary of what you pushing, what's sucking, and what's pulling out of you. Like, what are you giving? For real. You got something else, baby?
Nope. And I think there's 3 more words powerful than I love you, and it's I trust you.
That's real. I believe that too.
So you guys remember that.
This low.
This is Key, and we're low key.
Like, comment,
and subscribe.
we're gonna holler at y'all.
Peace.